guys, it's Wednesday the 17th of April and we're back with some mods. So first up is All Deco Trees. This is by Caliph Zerek, 59 kilobyte on the download, and this is an interesting one, I must admit. In a construction menu and under decoration, no, under landscaping even, and under plants, trees, and then we'll come down and we'll scroll across, because what this does is brings in other trees that you've already got downloaded. So if you've got, obviously, the current map that you're on, it's going to have your trees in. If you've got other maps downloaded that have got different trees, it's going to bring these into your current map. Yeah, fair enough. Now, the ones that the mod does bring in is going to be under the lizard forestry sort of label. Now, obviously, we've got the standard ones that we got on this map, no problem, up to the old pine. Now they do double up because it's looking for all the trees that you've got available. So we have got these same ones as standard going all the way through here. And then once we get to the last old pine, this is where we start going into the different maps I've got downloaded. Obviously it's going to be your standard like Oak Belleron and whatever. So all these down this side are going to be your standard ones all the way around to here. Now, these are non-standard to this map. Non-standard to Elm Creek, anyway. And that's where it gets interesting, because if you've got some, I don't know, random trees on a different map that you think, oh, yeah, that would look great on my farm. It's just not currently on that sort of file. Yeah, this is ace. Obviously, we've got small poplar, medium, large poplar, shagbark, hickory. Hickory, again, large versions. Then we come down, we've got old shagbark, got young spruce, old spice. It's got some aftershave, spruce sapling. And then we've got some different ones, stone pines. They're not on Elm Creek, so that's all right. So you've got small, medium and large on there. And you've also got two willows, small and large. And then we've got some olive trees to finish it off. I mean, obviously, it does all depend on what you've got downloaded, what map you've got downloaded, mind you. But, make it a little bit different with some different trees. Right, next up is Grain Storage and Machine Hall. This is by Noob Frags, 8.45 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in a construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll back along a touch. There we are. So it's going to cost you 45 grand to place down. It's got 1.7 million litre capacity, which is all right. But once you get it out in the open, you can, let's get a better camera look on it. There we are. Change the colour. Oh, fair enough. So it's not the standard one that we got placed down here, mind you, but oh, that's all right. That's all right indeed. Right, so let's come in. Let's be having a look. Open up that door like that. Oh, that's nice. Concertina's shutter doors. Fair enough. And this little side door opens as well. So obviously once you're inside, there's going to be your silo portion of the shed. Load in and load out. I mean, you have got a drive-through option on the go. I like those doors. They're ace. Fair enough. And obviously coming down here and put the TV in, you've obviously got your shed portion. This big door at the end. Alright, let's give that a little open up. Oh, hold on. Can we open up both doors? Can we open up the little door, then open up the big door? So that's the little door opening up. What about over here? Oh, we can! Oh, you can open up the big door or the little door. Can we do it with the little door open? Let's have a look. Oh, you can. Oh, that's ace. Oh, I like that. I mean, 1.7 million litre capacity as well. That's all right, but I like those doors just in general. I mean, the concertina doors and that double door at the end. That's ace. Right, next up is Beet Pulp Plant. This is by Akka Designer, 17.01 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it in a construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. There you are, 25 grand to place down. And obviously, this is going to be a beet chopper-upperer. Yeah, we'll go with that. So if you don't fancy cutting up some sugar beet, you just want somebody else to do it for you, this could be the plant for you. Obviously, you got your loading in point just there. We then come around here, you got your production chain menu. That's going to go straight into there. Obviously, oh, that's good. 20 in, 20 out. So you're not losing anything during the production process. 1920 cycles per month. That's pretty quick as well. Then obviously you got your taken out point just there. Yeah, I mean, if you want some chopped sugar beet done pretty quickish, this could be the one for you. Right, next up is the Manitou CBG 2450 MS. This is by 76 Max, 4.65 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it on the telehandler tools. Now, it's got 2,500 litre capacity because obviously it's got a bucket on it and a bit of a grab. You could do 2 jobs in once with that, pick up some grain, pick up some logs. If you don't want to make 2 trips, yeah, fair enough. 3,800 to buy. You then got the option of attacher type Manitou, telehandler, or Manitou. Now, that being said, it's got a little cutout of the brand name Manitou there. Look, you can just see. Oh, that's ace. I like that. I mean, obviously, if you've got Manitou, jobs are good. If you just got a telehandler, yeah, this is still a great bucket claw combo. Right, next up is the Yara N Sensor ALS. This is by Jonas, 1.11 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it under miscellaneous. And the N Sensor, nitrogen sensor. Yeah, it's for your precision farming DLC. And it does require your precision farming DLC because I didn't have that downloaded at the point of doing this. And it made me download it. Right, fair enough. Now, it requires 11 mile an hour. Now, working speed, 11 mile an hour. Requires, dear oh dear, 27,400 to buy. And this, interesting, I must admit. So you come up to it like that. Obviously, that's how it comes out the shop. You come up like that, and then it just mounts to the front. Oh no, I've driven over something. Right, let's do that again. There we are. Attach it, and it puts it on the front. Just sort of like hovers there. And if you do LB and right stick up and down, moves it up and down. LB and right stick left and right, moves it backwards and forwards. So obviously, if you want to mount it to the top of this black beauty, you sort of move it back like that. Maybe up a little. There we are. Onto the roof. Sort of in position where you'd want it, where it actually look alright. And then away you go. Oh, fair enough. Now you have got the option of RB and left stick left and right. It's going to move like that. And then RB and right stick up and down is going to swivel it. But I would say, you want it straight on though, like that really. And away you go. Now you do need to turn it on if you are going to be using it in the field. LB and RB together, then X turns it on. Obviously it communicates to your fertilizer spreader on the back. Then it should spray out as needed. But now I've got this going. Oh, I've got it turned on, and that's why it's only going at 11 mile an hour. Right, let's turn it off then. Ah, there we are. Speeding up a little. Now, because you can move it backwards and forwards, you could theoretically mount it to something a little bit different. Why not mount it to the front of an old Porsche diesel tractor? I mean, it doesn't look right, mind you. It looks like just something that you just resting on there, mind you, but you can anyway. Now there is a little note on the website about when you're detaching it. It does say put it back to its original starting position, otherwise you might have some problems when you come back to attach it again. So we're going to test it out. We're going to leave it there on the roof. That's not where we started with it, so we'll do detach. It's dropped it in the vehicle. Oh no, hold on, I was going a bit wrong. Oh, there we are. Right, so it's finished having a little bit of a tiz. So we come back around. Can we attach it properly? Let's give it a go. We'll I would just drive through it. Yeah, why not? There we are. Attach it back on. Goes. Didn't seem that much of a problem. I'm just saying. Right, so alright, so if we put it back to the original position then, as instructed. Now down a little bit, there we are. It was sort of like by the PTO, wasn't it? There we are, a bit further forward. That'll do. Detach. Ah, that seems better. Yeah, maybe we should listen to the modder that made it. But if you're into your precision farming though, yeah, this could help you out with your nitrogen levels. Right, next up is your Grind BLF 200. This is by 76 Max, 4.6 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under subsoilers. Now, obviously, it's got a smallish working width, 3.4 meters, so you're going to be using it for your small farming shenanigans. 8 mile an hour working speed. It's only going to require 160 horsepower, so sort of like, I don't know, small medium tractors, medium small medium, sort of like that crossover bit. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, 15 grand, nice and cheap. And then by the looks of it, because Grime generally do the potatoes, it's going to do the ridges for you. Ah, fair enough. Whilst we're on the subject of potatoes, we've got the Lizard S208 S227. This is by Hagetow EE and RMC, 7.06 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under potato technology. Now, obviously, this is a planter, seeder, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, 180 litre capacity on the seed stroke grain tank, 20 horsepower requirement from your tractor, which means it's got an old school look to it. You could do old school tractoring. Yeah, like that Porsche diesel tractor we've seen earlier on. That should work with this. Well, they're saying that. No, hasn't that got like 15 horsepower? No, well, never mind. You could do something old school anyway. 1.9 metre working width, so you're not going to be doing big fields fast. So it is going to be for your small farming shenanigans. And 3 mile an hour working speed. That's pretty slow, mind you. But it is what it is. 1,500 to buy. You then got that's a 1986 version. You got version 1, which it doesn't seem to change anything on the specs, just sort of like the mounting point for your 3-point. Version 2 is just, what's it doing actually? I mean, we've got version 2, doesn't seem to be changing much. Alright, it's flickering, mind you, but okay, fair enough. 2003 version 1. Just changes the grating, mind you. They've got version 2, and then back to the original. So just the aesthetics. All right, fair enough. You then got wheels. So you got blades, spares, both, or nothing. No, go with both. I'll always go with both. If you've got the option, go with both. Why not? Platforms, yes or no. So takes that grating off the back. You then got main colour. Well, that's dark and dismal. Just the framework. You then got other colour, which is going to do your main tank, and then you got design colour at the end, does the pipes. Oh, that looks much better actually. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad. You know, add a little bit of colour to it, mind you. I mean, if you're into potatoes and you haven't got too big a field to be getting on with, yeah, this could be all right. Right, next up is the Lizard T127 and T127 Plus. This is by Budowek Team, 9.55 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find both of these under bale loaders. Now, the first one, the T127, 8 bale capacity, is going to do 125 centimetre round bales, 39 grand. You then got the option of Trelleborg, BKT, Vredestein, Continental, Lizard, and then back to Trelleborg. They look interesting, I must admit, the old Lizard tyres. I mean, you got no other options on the go. It is just standard. It's got narrows on Continentals. I like them. They're all right, actually. Fair enough. You then got your main colour, which is going to be your main colour. Then rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. Now, if you think, oh, hold on, 8 bales, yeah, it's just a touch under what I need. Well, you got this version, the T127 Plus. This is going to do 12 bales, 125 centimetre. 45 grand, same options as before. Obviously, that bit slides out and then loads in. Ah, fair enough. I mean, it's sort of like a different version of the Anderson. Oh, I like it. And the last mod for the day is the Maxi Wheel Loader Pack. This is by Fred Modding and Nick Who Do 55. 22.51 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find them under Wheel Loader Tools. Now, first up, we've got the, is it Resume or Resume Shovel? We'll go with that. 3,300 litre capacity, 4 grand to buy. You then got no front blade or front blade. I'm not quite sure which you'd go for. Obviously, if you're shoveling up stuff, you know, you're clearing out something, you'd probably go for the front blade. But yeah, if not, all right, no problem. You've also got a silage fork. So you've got your main colour option on there, red or black. It does the spikes. 8,000 litre capacity on that, 11 grand. We then got the pallet fork, 2.5 grand to buy, no options. Obviously, pallet fork on a wheel loader. I mean, I don't particularly like the articulated vehicles. I find them hard to control, but all right, each to their own. You then got log fork, which is obviously going to be for doing your logs, 7 grand on that one. And we've also got a manure grab fork. Again, you can change the colour of the spikes on that one, 3,000 litre capacity, 3.5 grand. We've also got another manure fork without the grab on it, 2,000 litre capacity, 2.5 grand. And obviously, you can put the red spikes on. And then we've got the high dump bucket, 3,500 litre capacity, 5 grand. No front blade or front blade. I'd say go with the front blade. Why not? I think it looks better. And we've also got a high dump bucket with a grab on the front, 3,500 litre capacity, 7 grand, blade or no blade on the front. And then we've got the last one, the grapple bucket. So we've got no front blade, without border or with border. Oh, interesting. Keep more of the stuff in so it doesn't spill out the side. 4 grand, at 4,000 litre capacity, 7 grand, if you don't have the optional extras. That's an alright pack, that is. I mean, not a lot of people have stuff on their wheel loaders, but you could sort of like make it a multi-use vehicle. Yeah, very nice. I got a few updates as well. So we've got Fairhead by Fast Farming and ES Agri, and there's no mention of a new save on that one. We got the map Carpathian Countryside with Mr. Hector, and it says you don't need a new save, but there is some things that will only work. So just go check out the website and see what stuff is actually part of the new save. And we've got the Transport Platform 4000H by ADub Modding ABP team featuring BSM. So that's your mods done for you. Why not go treat yourself and pick up some Andy's Farm merch? Link in the description below. And whilst you're down there, why not hit the join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.